Nothing like a good intro. I love my freaking intro. Hey guys, I am DC, your host of Barside Jive Live. Today is Thursday, December 19th, 2019, and Christmas is just around the corner. That's right, guys. Next week is big time Christmas, so we're looking forward to it. Hope you are too. And we are very happy that you guys chose to hang out here with us for this Thursday night show at the very cool Vocal Media Studios in North Dallas, Texas. You know, this show happens at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time every freaking Thursday, and this show features some of the very best original and, yeah, that's right, I said it, original singer-songwriters in the U.S. of A. By the way, you can now download my shows on iTunes, Stitcher, and TuneIn. If you are listening to this episode as a podcast, you can watch it right now. That's right, right now by going to vocalnow.com. And vocal is spelled with a K. Absolutely, Boner. Vocal is spelled with a K, so vocalnow.com. You can click on the Barside Jive image at the top of the app or at the top of your browser. We'll beam you right on into the show, so you can join us. Or at any time, you can watch it on demand on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live, or just search Barside Jive Live on YouTube. Barside Jive is sponsored by
The Zoo
on Vocal.
That's right, guys. The world's best rock and can be streamed 24/7, 365 at vocalnow.com. Remember, Zoo Freaks get classic rock, deep cuts, B-sides, last tracks, all that cool stuff that you won't hear on regular FM stations. Plus, the big thing here is you can avoid all those back-to-back long-ass commercials. Be sure to check out my merch. I've got tees and hoodies created by Brad Jensen Artist. They're available at bradjensenart.com, and that's Jensen, Jensen. Put a Brad in front of it and an art at the end.com. Click on DC's gear when you get there, and you can buy hoodies and tees and hoodies. And just
how about some hoodies?
That's right. Boner, you would love one of my hoodies. I got to hook you up.
I'd love to have one of those.
I know you would. Now, it doesn't say ZZ Top on it.
You know, it was Billy's birthday here not too long ago.
I know. Wasn't it like yesterday, right? Yesterday was, I think yesterday was Billy.
It was.
I think so. I think Billy had another one, but he's still kicking.
He's
kicking it hard. Kicking it hard. I know you're a big fan too, Boner.
I am. I
yeah.
am.
You're a big fan, and it's always good to have you here. I can always count on you for that K when I need to spell vocal.
That's right.
Well, good thing. And guys, I have a special treat tonight. I've got Mr. Kenneth Waters in the studio. But first, how about we just start off this show with some rock and roll news? I always like to go there. A little bit of Aerosmith action here, guys. Aerosmith have been named Music Cares Person of the Year for 2020. And the organization's annual benefit concert will feature a performance by the honored act, as well as appearances by Alice Cooper, Foo Fighters, and others. Man, I love Dave Grohl. What a guy. The award is given out every year to a musical act with a lengthy history of both musical excellence and philanthropy. A press release singles out Janie's Fund, an organization founded by Aerosmith singer Steven Tyler that supports girls who have been subject to physical and sexual abuse and neglect. The charity is named after the band's 1989 hit, Janie's Got a Gun. The Music Cares ceremony and concert will take place on January 24th at the Los Angeles Convention Center's West Hall. Also appearing on the bill are Gary Clark Jr., John Mayer, John Legend, the Jonas Brothers, H.E.R., Emily King, and Yola. What a lineup. Other performers will also be announced later. Proceeds from the event, which includes a silent auction offering an exclusive and unparalleled selection of luxury items, VIP experiences, and one-of-a-kind celebrity memorabilia, will benefit Music Cares, which offers financial and medical assistance to those in the music industry. The organization offers basic living assistance, substance abuse counseling, and educational workshops, and other benefits. In the 30 years since its founding, Music Cares has given out more than $66 million to those in need. Previous winners of the Music Cares Person of the Year award have included Paul McCartney, Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Sting, Fleetwood Mac, Dolly Parton, Stevie Wonder, and Elton John. 2 nights after the Music Cares event, Tyler, that be Steven Tyler, will host his own benefit for Janie's Fund, the 3rd annual Grammy viewing party in Hollywood. Guys, if you like my rock music news, then my Tuesday and Thursday 7 p.m. shows are the place to go, or maybe the place to come. My news is short, to the point, no fluff, no PC, and it's all rock and roll. If you like rock and roll history, then turn on and tune in to my rock music. That's right, my daily dose of rock music by simply checking out my Facebook page daily, facebook.com/Barside Jive Live, because I'll be back with more history on the classic rock legends. If you'd like to check out my Daily Dose archives, it's easy. Just go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live, and look in the Daily Dose playlist for more rock music history from yours truly. All right, guys, we've got a little tipsy gypsy.
I should be proud to keep falling free and free for this.
Hey guys, it's Bree here, your Tipsy Gypsy. I am not in the studio with the gang this week. I am in Las Vegas for the National Finals Rodeo. But I didn't want to leave you guys empty-handed, so this last week, DC and I went on a little field trip to my favorite place in Fort Worth, the Stockyards, to go see my buddy Fabian at Niles City Hall Saloon. He's the beverage director over there, and we got some great stuff for you guys on how you can make these badass craft cocktails at home, or you can go see him down in good old Cowtown. If you want to keep up with me while I'm in Vegas, you can catch me on Instagram at It's the Tipsy Gypsy. Or, of course, you can always find me on DC stuff at Barside Jive. And hope you guys enjoy Fabian. See you guys next week.
Next, we're going to stick to one of the other really, nail on the head, hammer on the nail classics. I'm sure I'll get that phrase right one day. So, we're going to do the sidecar. This sidecar goes all the way, this drink is called the sidecar. It goes all the way back to the Second World War. Established from a captain who made it popular in Paris at the time. So what are we going to do here? This is a very straightforward cocktail, a few very short amount of ingredients, but it creates a very dynamic flavor profile. The original cocktail was made with cognac. However, over time it's been Americanized, as many things have, and with rye whiskey. What we're going to do first is whenever you have a drink that's up or that you need to get prepped, what we do here is we like to chill the glass ahead of time, so just put a little bit of ice in there, fill it with water, and put it off to the side. Oftentimes I'll get a funny look, people will wonder, is that my drink? And I'll say, you know what, because you asked, yes, it is your drink. So, what are we going to do? We are going to grab 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. What I like to do is make a few changes here, just to liven it up a little bit. Put 2 dashes of orange bitters, and that'll be the only update we'll make from the original cocktail. Then that'll be followed with 2 ounces of Pierre Ferrand 1840 cognac. Now cognac in order to be cognac, must be similar to champagne in that it must be from Cognac, France. Otherwise, it just qualifies as a brandy. So then you fill this with ice. Now this is going to be a kind of tart and refreshing drink. You're not looking for the sweet factor. Not at all. You take it, twist this lid. Give it an aggressive shake and let that sit. While that's working, dump this out. I already have a lemon that I had cut in half. I'm just gonna rim the outside of the glass. This is a Marie Antoinette coupe glass. Lots of lore surrounding this one. Oftentimes if guys come in, and a lot of people seem to think that there's, for whatever reason, a gender and sex associated with glassware. When guys get upset that they have this one, there's a great story to this glass. May or may not be the truth, it's probably not. But it's called the Marie Antoinette coupe glass because it is shaped like a bosom, and it was designed after Marie Antoinette, the queen's breast, as you can see. So technically, guys, if you're paying attention, this is the most masculine thing you can wrap your hands around and drink out of. All right? So, next, I'm gonna rim this glass with sugar, so it almost looks like it's been powdered all the way around. Give it a nice coat. Almost looks like a snow globe. Here we're gonna double strain everything that we do. Last drop. Perfect. Strainer. Get our other strainer. Like so. Just gonna let that drizzle in. So you're gonna have the complexities of cognac and lemon and a little bit of orange bitters inside the glass. So it's gonna be tart and savory, but you're gonna get that sweet balance from the sugar rim. And it's not always necessary, but one thing that I like to do is finish it off with a lemon twist on the rim. Refer to it as a bird of paradise. Just give it a few carves, put a slit down the center. Press those oils right over top just so that they're fresh. The aroma's there. And just like that, you have a Nile City Hall sidecar. Cheers. My name is Fabian Raphael. I'm the beverage director over at Nile City Hall Saloon. It's been an absolute pleasure. You can find me on Insta at proper_bartender, and of course, Tipsy Gypsy. And always a pleasure doing these with Barside Jive Live for you here in Texas. Woohoo!
Has to. Wow, that was so cool. You know, I hate that Bree's not physically here tonight because I've got a new intro for her.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I can't debut it till she's here, so I guess it's going to have to wait till the first of the year. But I put together her a brand new intro.
Is she going to be happy?
I don't know.
Is she gonna be
I don't know.
happy?
I think she's got to be happier than she is with the. So yeah. I think she'll be happy. So we'll see. But we'll debut the Tipsy Gypsy's new intro. I've even got her an outro.
Cool.
So
man.
yeah, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, gosh, it's that time. My favorite time of the show. As I've mentioned, guys, I have Kenneth Waters in the studio with me tonight, and let me tell you a little bit about him. So Kenneth is a husband and a dad of 6 children. That's right, guys. I said 6. I thought 3 was tough.
What a guy.
6 has got to be ugly, but ranging from 7 months to 16 years, man.
Lord have mercy.
He Boner, can you imagine?
I cannot.
Yeah, me either. He is specifically a singer-songwriter. He believes the words he writes are significantly more important than his voice's ability to carry them out. A few years ago, he was busy playing his songs around the house, and his wife looked at him and said, "You know, you don't suck at this music thing," as only a wife can say. Her idea was for him to find an avenue to go out and play his songs just to see what happens. So Kenneth's best friend of 26 years, who had more faith in him than he had in himself, at times anyway, dragged him into a few open mic events. This quickly led to the advent of Project 365. Kenneth's goal was to play his songs for 365 days just to see where his music could take him. From there, he was incredibly fortunate to have met some of the most talented and selfless musicians in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Through their unconditional support and confidence in him, he realized that his music does have a place. Ultimately, his aim is to turn Project 365 into Project Forever. Seems to me Kenneth is off to a great start. Let's welcome Kenneth Waters to Barside Jive Live.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
That's it, man. You get to do what it do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's good to see you.
Man, it's great to be here.
Did you have any difficulty getting here?
Other than, the traffic.
The traffic.
Yeah.
You know, the cool thing about Dallas traffic, though, especially in this area, is you got plenty of time to write.
Yeah.
Write a couple of songs.
No doubt.
They may have a little bit of profanity in them, but
you gonna say some ugly stuff.
That wouldn't be anything new for me, I guess.
yeah. Well, man, it's so good to have you here, and I love your story. How all this happened. But let's go back even a little further. Let's go back to your childhood, because there was something probably that happened. Either someone gave you a guitar, or you sang in the church choir, or something happened to kind of get you interested in music. So what was it in your case?
Well, my dad was a musician, played music all around Dallas, piano player. And
what was his name?
Kenny Waters.
Kenny.
So, yeah, I'm a second. So
okay.
But I just go by the birth name, Kenneth.
Kenneth,
so
yeah.
A little bit different than my dad.
It's a cool name, but Kenneth's my dad's name.
Oh, right on, man.
It's
That's
a cool name, man. Yeah. So anyway, your dad was
That's right. He
a
played,
musician,
and I guess he went to Nashville like right when I was born. My grandfather paid for him to go up and have a record recorded, and I was really proud of that record. I actually probably have the only copy of it left in my safe, and I loved music, and I wrote songs as a kid. Just nothing that you're going to sit around and write down. But I would always have these songs in my head, and it always kept me from being like, my parents worked all the time. I was at home all the time, so they were gone, and would have video games like you do today, and all the different things that keep you distracted. So I would tend to just come up with melodies and songs and just sing them out. I'd sing every song I knew. And then I would just sit there and write out new songs. I mean, sometimes, I think as you're little, you don't know anything about plagiarism or anything like that. You're like, that song sounds good, but I would write it like this, and it's the same melody and the same words.
Right.
But I would do that as a kid.
Right. What kind of songs were you like writing to?
Oh gosh.
You remember?
Yeah, I did some Michael Jackson stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, you don't look like the Michael Jackson fan.
Well, no, not so much. I'm just gonna say I'm not today. But anyway.
Well, no, I love his talent. Michael Jackson, awesomely talented dude, right? But it's not typical in my playlist. But
I would step, being an '80s kid. I mean, everything, everywhere, TV, everything was Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, Thriller.
And the way I was with music, I would just simply go back and I would listen to the older stuff. When it was Jackson 5.
Oh
and,
yeah.
Off the Wall, and like I loved music history. I didn't just like the music. So I wanted to know different things about music. I remember getting a Rolling Stones magazine. I would go to visit my grandfather and my grandparents every summer, and I remember getting a Rolling Stones magazine before I got on the Greyhound bus to go to Mississippi to visit them, and I would read it front to back, you know, and I loved reading different things, and seeing, you know, the first song ever recorded on a 16 track or whatever, Clemson and Clover. Yeah, that was the first song ever recorded on a 16. Right. You know, and just I learned history, and I really dug that stuff. So
yeah. So did you ever like put on those white gloves and do the moonwalk? And you didn't act it out. You just wrote.
I won't lie. I think parachute pants may have been in there at some point.
Oh, here we go. Now we're digging deep. Now we're getting the gold.
I don't know how long I wore them. They really weren't meant for kids my size, you know. So my
what did the coach think about those?
My parents might have been like, son, you know, unless there's some, you know, shorts you need to put on over those.
Yeah. Hey, my parents are in their 80s, and they're saying that to me now about what I wear.
Right,
so
right.
It never ends, man. It never ends.
Yeah, no doubt.
So they're always there. I don't care how old you get, you never outgrow your parents.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
They still call you out on shit. I don't care how old you are.
Yeah. Well, or by your nickname.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a nickname?
I do. It's Scooter.
Scooter?
Yeah. Apparently, when I was really little, I didn't crawl. You know, I scooted. So I would literally just like scoot across the floor. This is what my grandmother told me, and that it stuck like Chuck. And I mean, when I go to Mississippi today, they have to correct themselves. I don't correct them. I'm just done at this point.
Right.
You know.
Right.
My kids think it's great. You know.
They don't call you Scooter though, do they?
My kids, no.
It's
not
Dad.
There, dear Lord, no.
It's Dad.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No Scooter. How about your wife? She call you Scooter?
No, that ain't happening.
She has another nickname.
Yeah. We ain't getting there, but man, you know, thanks. She gonna be listening to this going, hey, what?
Oh well, no, you hadn't even got the good questions because I always ask my guests, since they rarely bring their spouses to the show.
Yeah.
Rarely.
Yeah, well, it definitely wouldn't happen with me.
Really?
Well, we homeschool, so just imagine all the work that she's got going on all the time.
Yeah, she's principal,
so she would be in here, and there'd be 6 out in the hallway, and it wouldn't stop, you know?
Yeah. Well, since the spouses rarely get to come here, I always give the guest, because we don't get to meet their spouse, I give them an opportunity to talk about or describe them for us. You know, height and weight and what they wear, and so we get kind of a visual picture. Did you want to do that?
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about how tall she is, and she's slim. I mean, she's great. You know, she's beautiful. My wife. Look, this is not joking at all, man. I'm just simply tell you that. Look,
you married up.
Man, I do not deserve, you know, a person that puts up with all my stuff, you know, my stuff, and just constantly and being gone. So just imagine, I play 15 times, you know, max out 18 times a month. Yeah. And I'm gone at night, and I'm in bars, and you know, with all the bar scene and everything that's going on out there. Right. My wife, you know, trusts me 100%, and she supports me. And that ain't beyond questioning things, you know, as anybody. Sure. You know, but she supports me 100%. I actually don't drink, so I'm the most powerful man in every bar. Yeah. You know. Right. So you ever have to play bouncer? No, I won't do that. I won't do that. I'll protect myself and those around me, but I'm not going to go out and try to straighten out people. Beyond that. It's a good way to get hurt. That's exactly right, man. Well, that's awesome about your wife. She sounds like a real jewel, and dude, like this, you know, like that says, I wanted to record stuff that was going to be more like legacy stuff for my kids, like I had that record of my dad, right, you know, and that's, you know, 6 years ago I went and recorded an LP, and it was all songs I had written for years. And I just wanted to get it recorded, and, you know, and it was her that brought that up. You need to get these recorded, you know, and then it went from that to, you don't suck, you need to get this out, you know, and that was the whole idea, is I would go play. And I honestly don't think I'd have done that had it not been for my best friend Roger. That was like, you know, let's go try this, you know, open mic out in Plano. It was like a little bitty hole in the wall diner place, and you know, and very quickly, people started calling me back to come play more, and I was very fortunate. like it says, I was very fortunate to run in some some key people.
Yeah, encouraged you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
man. You need to come open for me. You need to come back and play with. Zach Roma was so pivotal in what I do. So
right. So we need a shout out to Roger.
Yeah, shout out to Roger Logan, man.
Roger, good job, brother.
My second youngest, named him Jackson Logan.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, right.
After Roger.
Yeah, right.
Well, that was really cool. And shout out to the wife,
Tabitha,
and all
and
the kiddos.
Then you go Kirsten, Melody, Kenneth, Gage, Jackson, Riker.
Golly.
Good job, man.
Dude,
Man.
good job for her.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
she's awesome.
Well, I hope they're all watching.
Yeah, man, for sure they will. Love you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. Awesome. I think it's time for a song, man.
No, let's do it.
Do you know any?
Yeah, I got a few. Just a couple I'll do here and there.
Let's
when I get a chance.
Let's play them one.
All right, cool.
What
Well, I've got a single releasing.
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
you got some good news. Yeah,
yeah.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, actually, today. I mean, with the way they release stuff, maybe at midnight tonight they'll have it out ready to go. It's called My Own Asphalt. It's a play on words, like a lot of my songs are. But yeah, I'll do that one, man.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, guys, Kenneth Waters right here on Barside Jive Live is going to play live for us with his single that's coming out, I guess, tonight. So you can download it by tomorrow. And once again, it is called
My Own Asphalt.
My Own Asphalt. Here he is.
I lived in a motel and a trailer behind a bar. My life it fit into a compact car. Who's to blame for the road I'm on when the wheels fell off? It's my own asphalt. I found true lust, I kept her way too long. I found true love at the bottom of a whiskey song. My highways nearly killed me back then. Who's to blame for the wreck I'm in when I got lost? It's my own asphalt. It's my own asphalt. It's the road I bought. It's the life I paved with sin at one hell of a cost. I was drinking and driving my dreams away, put my songs in a trunk. Still appear on the stage. All's left is a blacktop of man and his thoughts. And I know who to blame. It's my own asphalt. I got a city job behind a truck, walking these damn roads. They worn, they torn, they full of potholes. The ironic metaphor on me is never lost. I stumble, fall, and patch it up with my own asphalt. It's my own asphalt, nobody's but mine. I was too blind to stop and read all the signs. I've been known to cross lines, yeah, one too many times. You think I give a damn about how many miles I've gone? It's my own asphalt. It's my own asphalt, nobody's but mine. I was too blind to stop and read all the signs. I've been known to cross lines, yeah, one too many times. You think I give a damn about how many miles I've gone? It's my own asphalt. It's my own asphalt, it's the road I bought, it's the life I paved with sin at one hell of a cost. I was drinking and driving my dreams away, put my songs in a trunk instead of here on the stage. All's left is a blacktop of man and his thoughts, and I know who to blame. It's my own asphalt. It's my own asphalt.
Yeah.
It is my own asphalt, man.
Yeah, well, all of ours, right? Yeah, that's awesome, man. Great
song.
tune.
Thank you, man.
Great tune.
Thank you.
When did you write that?
About a year and a half ago.
Wow.
I'm just kind of putting some stuff in perspective. I actually didn't work for the city, but the rest of it's 100%.
Wow.
So right on.
Wow. Very cool.
Thanks,
yeah.
brother.
I guess most songwriters write about their life experiences.
Dude,
so,
it's either my life, someone close to me,
yeah.
someone I know, or situation that I'm aware of, or you know, somehow or another put myself in that position.
Right.
You hear about something going on in someone's life, and you're like, man, that's pretty rough. And then as you're driving one day, you're like, it pours over you, and you're like, man, and then you release it.
Yeah. A lot to be learned from music
Right.
if you listen to the lyrics, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you know, that's why I love what I do, because you know, I've been a fan of music from just a mere baby, but I love what I do because music, you know, it connects us, it heals. And it's the only thing really you can get people to agree on. You know, there's a lot in this world that can divide us, but music generally
Brings you together.
brings us together, right? And
The healing part, man, I think is pretty understated.
I do too.
You know, that's the part, like, you know, you want to experience. You don't, in a sense, there's a lot of things you don't want to experience, but there's things within music or lyrics that you hear, and then you're like, someone else is going through that.
Exactly.
You know, and then that time comes in your life where you go through that. You know, if you haven't already, and then that helps you immediately on some spiritual level. You know, it streams through you, and you go back to that situation or hearing that song, and it connects to your situation and allows you to grieve, and it allows you to recover.
Right.
And I'm all about that.
Right. Wow. So, what is the most obnoxious thing that Tabitha would say that you do?
Cut her off.
Cut her off?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you.
When she's talking?
Yeah, or whatever, like she's got to get it, whatever she's saying out. And I'm the worst about, you know, just cutting her right off. And either I want to move on, you know, because who wants to sit there and go through, oh, yeah, I'm wrong. Yeah. Yes, I understand. That's exactly how I'm wrong. You know, I just want to say I'm wrong and then let's go, you know, but no, let's hear about it. Yeah. And look, it's tough enough, you know, admitting when you're wrong. You know, it's another thing to sit through it and listen to it. But that's you know, that's my bad part, not hers, not hers. I almost turned it around where she's wrong for making me go through it, but no, it is my bad.
Oh yeah, it's usually our fault. Yeah, yeah, we're good at that. Yeah, we're dudes. We're
right on.
Yeah, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, we're not built the same for a reason.
Have you ever written a song just about something? I mean, nothing about personal experience, but just something crazy, just something goofy, just nothing that really relates to anything. It's just you just wrote the song.
For sure. You know, there's a lot of things that you know, you feel good about something. You know. But it's not. There's nothing that, you know, connects to you directly. Right. But what's weird is when someone comes to you and says, "Hey, man, I dig that song. It really speaks." You're like, "Man, that was kind of like a obla di obla da song." You know, I didn't really, you know, wasn't nothing going on there.
Right.
You know,
but someone else connected to it.
Totally connected.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. It is weird how that happens. But that's it. You know, that's again back to restating what you said, man. It's so cool. Mm-hmm. It just connects with people.
Right. Right.
You know, it's a universal thing.
Yeah.
When I released my EP back about 3-4 months, let's see, July. Yeah. I just passed my 700 days or whatever, 2 years. You know, we released that EP, Rest and Waken, and I was a lot of thought put into that. That title, Rest and Waken, it's actually an anagram for Kenneth Waters. If you flip it, Rest and Waken, it's kind of like I took a hiatus from music in general, playing out in public. I never, you know, I hadn't done that in years prior to that, just when I was younger. And then when I got back into it, like, everything changed. I changed. I was different, singing differently. Wow. You know, but yeah, that was a pretty good little thing I wanted to throw in there that to talk specifically about that my I guess I wasn't going to say migration, but in either case, where I'm at right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's just a lot of thought into the titles, a lot of thought into what I'm going to be doing or what I'm going to be leaving, you know, because I'm not going to be 80 playing, you know, but I know one day my kids will look up and they'll have that, like I did, that, you know, that record of my dad's.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's really cool. Yeah,
that is. So what's your day job?
I actually don't have a day job at this point. My company that I worked for, I was a regional manager for a major big box store that downsized, and they cut out a lot of jobs, and my job was one of them back in March. So had I not been doing Project 365, this wild idea, you know, I wouldn't have been prepared for that. Not that I was 100% prepared for it anyway,
right.
But you know,
never are.
You're right. But I was more prepared, you know, a good situation where I could go out and play, and started ramping up gigs, just really trying to hammer the door and get into some places and play and let people hear the music.
Right.
You know, that happened. Yeah. So yeah, I was in loss prevention.
Oh, okay.
You know, with interview and interrogation and you know, retail management.
Right. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. So you ready to play another one?
I do. Let's do it.
All right, man. Let's go. Tell us about it.
All right. So this song here is called "Prettiest Girl in Hunt County."
Hunt County.
Yeah, Hunt County. You know, guys know where that's at, like
Hunt County.
Greenville, and you know.
Are there pretty girls in Hunt County?
Man, I hear you. I hear you. There's some pretty girls in Hunt County. This came from something I heard Zach Romo say, my buddy that I was telling you about that plays in that area, that's from that area.
Right.
I'd heard him mention something like that, prettiest girl in Hunt County, and I just it stuck with me. He don't even remember saying it, but it stuck with me, and then it just popped out one day. I said, I'm gonna write a song, and this is really not about anybody. It's just in general. Right. You know.
Right.
Prettiest girl in Hunt County.
That's funny. All right, man. Here he is, cool. Kenneth Waters on Barside Jive Live.
She put her guard up when the rain was coming down. The problem is, it's been dry for so long now. She can make you feel like you're barely hanging on, like a drop could fall on a sunny day and she's gone. Her heart isn't bulletproof, but she won't show that to you. And I hope that I can hang on long enough to see how the prettiest girl in Hunt County feels about me. Wanna hold her, wanna be her shelter, but I can't do that, she just pushes me away. Yeah, you know her feelings aren't just words she could say, but baby, I gotta see how the prettiest girl in Hunt County feels about me. Her heart isn't bulletproof, but she won't show that to you. And I hope that I can hang on long enough to see how the prettiest girl in Hunt County feels about me. She's been pushed around too many times, wouldn't open up no matter how I tried. If she hears this song, maybe I can see how the prettiest girl in Hunt County feels about me. Baby, how do you feel about me? Yeah. Her heart isn't bulletproof, but she won't show that to you. And I hope that I can hang on long enough to see how the prettiest girl in Hunt County he feels about me. Baby, how do you feel about me? Yeah.
Wow.
Prettiest girl in Hunt County, man.
Wow. So
You know, I'll
Go
just to back a little bit on that song. I play that song around Hunt County. Obviously, it's a pretty well liked song in that area.
Oh, I bet.
And I ended up meeting the prettiest girl in Hunt County. I was just sitting there thinking about it. I was singing a song, and there was a little girl by the name of Tinsy who just turned 5 years old, and she was battling a blood cancer. And her family is great supporters, and I went to the hospital and played the song for her, and that song's always dedicated to her every time I play it. So prettiest girl
That's
in Hunt County.
How's she doing?
Now she's doing much better. She had a little sidestep. She had to go back in, but she had gotten released for a while. But she's battling, she's fighting, and she's an awesome little girl. And she's going to be a success story. She's going to be a win.
Shout out to Tinsy there.
Yeah, right on, man.
Hunt County.
Right on.
If you ever get over to Hood County, you could change it to Hood.
Yeah, I had actually at one point thought about, how did I make this work everywhere I played? And then I thought, that's a bit shallow. So I wanted to go to, you write the song for that. Now, granted, since writing that, I had written a follow-up song to it. I don't know if we'll be playing that one, but it's
Oh no, go ahead, man.
Well,
you're on Barside Jive.
Yeah,
man.
no, right on. I wanted to take a song that I had already written and established and write maybe a second part to it or follow up to it. And this one's called Hunt County Horror.
Yeah.
and that actually just turns the whole thing around. So for everybody that's downloaded that one, you might want to go to YouTube and find look
supplement.
up Hunt County Horror. So
Maybe you change it to Hood County.
There
well, I won't get in trouble.
See, it's a funny thing about it is, man, is everywhere I play that song, someone knows her.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
You're talking about my ex-wife.
That's funny.
Oh, whoa, okay, you said that, dude. I didn't.
That's funny.
I didn't.
Okay, so this is the part of the show I kind of do a little lightning round, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out some words at you, and you just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay?
All right, go for it.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. No buzzer, no bell. We're just going to go.
Okay.
Okay. Music.
Love.
Tabitha.
Love.
Food. Don't you say love.
I almost went there again.
Don't you say love.
Necessity.
What's your favorite?
Oh my gosh, gotta be hamburgers, man. My wife's tacos, by the way, but hamburgers for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like both.
If
But
it's
I
a
kind of lean
good-
towards taco.
I'm thinking if I'm on an island for 3 years, alone, and I get back, the first thing I want is a good old fashioned American
Burger.
hamburger, cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to resist. Good burger. All right. Merle Haggard.
Oh my gosh, king.
Facebook.
Necessity.
I know, I hate it too. I absolutely hate social media, but
Dude, I had I don't know, 24 friends on Facebook before I started playing music. Now it's 2,400. Not that I don't appreciate everybody on there. I mean, I know some of them aren't real. That algorithms you get into, and all these people start, friending you. Some of them aren't real. Now I'm trying to vet a whole lot more than I did before.
Right.
When I was just hitting yes. Now it's let me see where you're from. Not Texas. Nope.
Yeah. All right, let's see. We're going to get back on track now. So what about money?
Again, necessity. Man, I like getting stuck in these little things here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. My
Got one
vocabulary is just going all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's all right. So you're doing good. Amy Johnson.
Dear person.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's sweet.
Yeah. She's a big help.
Dude, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For
Big
sure.
supporter of music.
Yeah, and and all she wants to do is see other people succeed.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, she's got a great heart.
Initially, you worry about people, and I've been fortunate to be around a lot of good people early in music, but you tend to stay back and be worried about what other people are trying to gain off of you or gain. She just wants to see people succeed around her.
Yeah.
And that, you know, she's thinking about herself second.
Right.
You know, so that's a really cool thing. I mean, you know, I would love to see her, what it would be like for her to do what she's doing all the time.
Yeah.
You know, full time.
Right.
So
Well, hopefully one day she can.
yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, she connected us, brother.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
exactly
that's
right.
The reason that's the reason
why
we're
I'm
here
here.
tonight. Absolutely. All right, you ready to play another?
No, okay, all right. What do y'all want? Y'all ready for that one? You want to hear something else?
Shoot, it's up to you, man.
You know, I'm gonna play. What
What do you think, Boner?
I think you ought to do the Hunt County Horse.
You
man.
think so? You think you're ready for the world's ready for that one?
Yeah, because Boner, he likes that
follow-up.
LaGrange area.
Only found chickens down there.
All right, man. This is Hunt County Whore. Girl, does your mama know you're a whore? Does your boyfriend know he don't do it for you anymore? You've been hanging around my back door, that you even tried to sell me porn. I wouldn't say it if it weren't true. I wouldn't make up lies like you do. You ain't the pretty girl I thought you were. Don't be surprised if you ain't first. You ain't the first to try to play me. You ain't the first to try to lay me. Take all I got from me. Ooh, baby, I got something for you. You're a wannabe porn star. Tried to catch me out by my car. Ooh, girl, you've gone too far. I'm trying real hard not to reveal who you are, but it rhymes with hell, you know. Ooh, baby, you've got to go. You're running around like a revolving door. You are a Hunt County whore. Just when I thought we could be friends, just when I felt you'd finally let me in, I thought you were someone I could trust. Then I found out that there was 4 of us. I wouldn't say it if it weren't true. I wouldn't make up lies like you do. You ain't the pretty girl I thought you were. Don't be surprised if you ain't first. You ain't the first to try to play me. You ain't the first to try to lay me. Take all I got from me. Ooh, baby, I got something for you. You're a wannabe porn star, trying to catch me out by my car. Ooh, girl, you've gone too far. I'm trying real hard not to reveal who you are, but it rhymes with hell, you know. Ooh, baby, you've got to go. You're running around like a revolving door. You are a Hunt County whore. Yeah, you're running around like a revolving door. You are a Hunt County whore. Girl, does your mama know? There you go, man. A little follow-up to that one. A little follow-up to that one. That's a fun song that really isn't about anything.
Right.
So nobody's specific. Just thought it'd be fun to throw that out there.
Oh, it's about somebody. You just may
I
not
just
know
may
who
not
it
know
is.
exactly, right. Like I said, man, it seems like
Boner
everybody
probably
else
knows her.
I absolutely know one of those.
It seems like everybody else knows her, man. That's for sure. They tell me all the time. So right on.
Yeah. Well, so what musician, if you could have your choice, would you like to collaborate with?
Oh my gosh, a musician that I would like to collaborate with, man. I would have to go. Like I was in a weird place when I was around 12 or 13 years old, and I stumbled across a cassette. There you go. That was that, you know what I was saying about that.
Yeah.
I ran across this cassette that was called Montana Cafe, and it was Hank Williams Jr.
Yeah.
And there was everything on that cassette, that album that just all over the place. It had, a song called Fat Friends, why do the best looking girls have real ugly friends? Seems like it always works like that. And then he had Lovin' Instructor, and then he had My Name is Bo Cephas, and then he had, he had these hit songs on there. Of course, the album cut Montana Cafe. So I would have to go with Hank Williams Jr. I don't care what it sounded like, what it turned into. It wouldn't matter, just to be sitting down and I guarantee the dude could write a song about this pick. You know what I mean? Just and make it sound great. I'd love to be involved in something like that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be my all time. But like right this moment, somebody current that's going down right now, I would have to say Stapleton. I think that guy, I was watching a Joe Rogan interview with him.
Right.
And Joe Rogan's pushing and asking him questions, and he's opening up, and he's saying, when I thought what I wanted to do was, play rock and roll, my 3-piece rock and roll band, Johnson Brothers, I logged over 1,000 songs with this, company that he worked for that was writing for. And I'm thinking, this ain't 1,000 ideas. This isn't 1,000. This is cataloged 1,000 songs, meaning you've wrote the music to it. Like it's done. Like in the books, you got paid for it. Done. I can't even fathom that over a 3-year period. I mean, you would have to eat, sleep, breathe. So that guy would be incredible to sit down and just kind of, here's some ideas I have and watch him go. Yeah. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. I always think of Toby Keith.
All right.
I would love to
hear what Toby's got throwing.
I would love to hang out with that guy for a day or two.
He ain't far away, right?
No.
Oklahoma keeps Texas
close
from sucking, but just saying.
Yeah. Right. Well, Hank Williams Jr. and then Senior, man. I was a big fan when I was a little younger of Senior, but love the old country sound,
Right. I watched a documentary recently, the Ken Burns documentary on country music. I don't know if you guys even heard of that, but I mean, it's a long watch, but man, I was like in tears in the beginning, tears at the end, and then they said Move It On Over, and they broke it down and showed where Move It On Over is arguably the very first rock and roll song ever. Move It On Over, because it had the same that dun, 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 dun,
right,
dun, 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 and that's rock and roll.
So are you into rock and roll?
I dig it. I do it, and I put it in my songs, and yeah.
So, but you, like, when you're away from your music, are you listening to country or listening to rock?
That's the funny thing is it's hard. That's a hard road, because a lot of what's going on with country now is this mixing, and it's been going on for a while, but if you look at the red dirt scene versus the Texas country scene, you're listening to rock and roll. I mean, you listen to Whiskey Myers and Reed Southall, you listen to these guys, and their root is straight up in rock and roll. I mean, there's very few things in there that they would put it to categorize as country. I mean, Co Wetzel is one of the hottest groups in all of Texas, and when interviewed, he said we're a rock band. Right. Right. So it's hard to say a genre now. I try to steer more towards Sturgill Simpson and Tyler Childers. But I mean, I'm influenced greatly upon the rock scene and rock and roll in general. I could go on and on and on about how people in my life are heavy into rock and roll, right? And that helps influence. And I love the diversity. I love staying in tune with the way music is changing. Right. Right. We ain't all got to agree with it, but right.
Yeah. Yeah, well, hey, you cut your teeth on Michael Jackson, so hey,
I cut my teeth on Michael Jackson. I don't know if I'd say
parachute pants.
All right, man, alive. Yeah, that's.
You got any pictures of you in parachute pants?
No,
are you sure?
I guarantee.
Are you sure?
I may have some tie-dye pants.
Are you sure? Is your mother still around?
I may have some bleach pants.
Is your mother still around?
My mom is still around.
I bet she's got a picture of you in parachute pants.
I happen to own all the pictures of me.
I'm going to tell you something. If you will get me a picture of you in parachute pants, I will make sure it gets edited into this final production.
Yeah, I'm going to just explain to you. That's not going to happen.
Mom, if you're listening, send me a picture of your son in those parachute pants.
Yeah, she's
They were probably red, too, weren't they?
That's painful, man.
Oh, they were red.
Had the zippers.
Oh,
good
God,
gosh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I want you to tell people how they can contact you, book you, reach out, follow you. Where are you? We know you're reluctantly on Facebook.
Yeah, well, I'm there, man.
Aren't we all?
I'm there. I'm pretty fluent in the ways of Facebook and
Yeah.
Book of Faith.
Instagram?
Yes. Kenneth Waters Music. KennethWatersMusic.com. You can find me at Kenneth Waters. My Facebook is wide open, so if you went to my Facebook, you would, whether or not it's my personal page. I mean, like I said, I'm just vetting, making sure people are legit, and
Right.
But I'm more than happy to share with what's going on in my life, and we snap pictures around the house and whatever we're doing, and just kind of keep it real.
Cool.
Keep everything current and connect with as many people as we can.
Right.
But yeah, you can find me on Facebook, and of course my music's on iTunes and Spotify and Amazon and YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel. It's just Kenneth Waters. You can find it, and you can, what I do is I put songs out there first.
Right.
Just to kind of have it out there.
Right.
And then I'll start kind of following up and playing them more, and usually starts right there on YouTube. So that's really, if you want to get my earliest stuff, or like the stuff I'm going to get out there, it's on YouTube. So, but I actually, I throw songs on Facebook from time to time, but primarily I'll put it out on Facebook first.
Okay, cool.
I play a lot, so a lot in the Rockwall and Hunt County area, and
Right.
then we're in Southern Junction in a couple weeks. I'll be out in East Texas playing the Forge this Friday night, so that'll be kind of cool.
Okay.
Just Ben Wheeler or whatever.
Yeah.
Playing out there.
Just beyond Tyler there, I guess.
Yeah, right on. I actually recorded my own Asphalt in a Good Shed studio in Canton. Christian Dilbert, he's awesome. Man, that dude is really, really awesome, and was able to capture the sound that I was looking for, and it was good.
Awesome.
Had my band come in, last minute.
Right.
Jump on the thing. It was pretty cool.
Right.
It was a good event.
Right. Any other dates you want to promote?
We're at Sideways. Let's say we play Friday the 20. I think that's 27th, if I'm not mistaken. That'll be at Southern Junction in Rockwall, and then that following night we have Sideways in Rockwall. And so yeah, we'll be out there. If you jump on my iTunes or Amazon or Spotify. And look up the song Rockwall. That song is kind of an underground song. I released it when I released my first single, Witch in Wichita. I released it at the same time without any promotion whatsoever. And it's been my '1 driving song on all streaming sites.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an interesting story.
Yeah.
It's a really quick story. So what happened was a lot of my buddies and friends and myself had gotten pulled over in Rockwall.
Right.
And see the city of Dallas has 1.43 million people. City of Rockwall has 96,000 people.
Right.
Well, Rockwall had 436 DWIs, and the city of Dallas has only 486. You're talking about the smallest county in all of Texas.
Right.
Competing with the largest city. So I wrote a song called Rockwall, expletive, Rockwall. Frank.
Right.
Right.
And
I wrote that song, and needless to say, it's kind of popular.
wow.
So
Wow,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, well, it's just a true story. It's,
Yeah.
Look, I support the police. If you're
Right.
drunk and you're driving, you
Yeah.
should be pulled over.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
absolutely.
But when someone is completely sober, and just because they've been at a bar or whatever,
Right.
you shouldn't be pulling them out of their car,
Right.
making them give field sobriety tests, and like I said, I'm not drinking when I'm out and playing. I don't drink, and I'm they're asking me to get out of my car and making me do field sobrieties. I've gotten pulled over 3 times now in Rockwall just because I'm leaving a club late at night, and it's not a good thing. It's
I'm the musician.
dude, they're focused. They're it's a collaborative effort. I don't think
Right.
there's any doubt about it.
Right.
Somebody's got to pay for that big courthouse off I-30.
Oh, they got a new one, huh?
Well, it's huge. It's monstrous. If you're on
Really?
I-30 and you're driving through Rockwall, just look either go to your right or left. You'll see it's huge. It's all marble on the inside.
Look like a mosque.
Dude, it's bigger than that. But yeah, it's huge, man. And I think they spent like $2 million on vehicles here recently.
Wow.
Judges voted themselves a 12% increase in pay. Voted themselves a 12% increase in pay.
Yeah.
One of their judges has been pulled over and arrested for DWI. Somehow another got dismissed by the grand jury.
You know, all these government entities get to do that, like our Congress.
Oh, this must be nice. I would like to vote myself.
They need to have term limits.
Dude,
that would solve a lot of this BS.
It would, because then you wouldn't depend on the laziness of the people,
right?
To vote,
right? Right. That would be a fix for government bodies at all levels.
Yep.
Level. Cities, counties, state, federal. You're limited to 2 terms, and that's it. You go back home like I think the founders wanted us to. But anyway,
there was an intention there, not for you die and bequeath your
right. Right. Hey, I want you to stick around because I want you to play a song as we end the show.
Yeah,
okay?
right on. Yeah.
So hang loose a minute. Guys, again, Kenneth Waters, Waters, right, Kenneth?
Yes.
And did you say you had a website?
Yeah, KennethWatersMusic.com.
KennethWatersMusic.com. So check him out. Go find out where he's playing. I guess his schedule's on there as well.
Yes, it is.
So
absolutely. Up to
go
date.
check him out. It's a good dude. Got a great family. And here we go. Besides my Tuesday and Thursday shows here at the Vocal Studios, don't forget my show in the Dallas Design District every Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m. That's at 1523 Dragon Street, featuring singer-songwriters and visual artists. And then my not-so-new show every Friday, 4 p.m., Outlaw Cider Company, located at 112 East Texas Street in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas, from 4 p.m. to we changed it. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., where I feature musicians of all sorts. But, yes, we changed it. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., Outlaw Cider in downtown Grapevine. And go check out Grapevine because it's like declared now the official capital of Christmas for, like, Texas. So go check it out. A lot of Christmas stuff going on in downtown Grapevine. Guys, be sure to check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live, where I archive all my shows. And remember also about Vocal that vocalnow.com is home to the zoo.
The zoo.
On Vocal.
As well as all my content. So download the Vocal Now app from your app store. And remember, it's Vocal with a
K.
There you go, Boner. Wake up, Boner. Wake up. Wake up, Boner. God dang, you sleeping over there. All right, guys. Also, if you create music or some other form of art and would like to be featured on one of my shows, or you would like to advertise, you want to sponsor a show, or maybe you just have a comment, shoot me an email, dc@barsidejive.com. My show today has also been brought to you by Hip and Hippie. Hip and Hippie is a planet-loving company known for its high-quality, earth-friendly, 100% recyclable candle line and natural body care products. It's no wonder eco-supporting people love Hip and Hippie. hipandhippie.com. Thanks to Jay and Jimmy, our production team. We appreciate all their efforts. Jay, I can't see you, brother. Are you in there?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
You're in the dog. You screwing with me, aren't you, Jay? You're fucking with me, aren't you, Jay? Yeah. You got it all dark.
You can't see me, but I can see you.
So you got the lights out in there, Jay, or you just got me blacked out where I can't see you?
I bet you'd like to know.
I would. You sorry. I'm gonna get you back. Hey, it's not right when I can't see you. All right, Jay. We do appreciate your help. And guys, we are out of here almost. But thanks again for hanging out with us this evening. We appreciate your support of what we are doing here and hope that you'll share us with your friends and followers. And until next time, be kind to one another, keep it real, and keep on rocking. And here he is one more time, Kenneth Waters.
All right.
I took a job in Wichita and thought that I could have it all. A life of love and happiness, and all that ain't for me, I guess. Oh no. Well, you know how the story goes. I met a girl named so-and-so, and I was spellbound by this queen in the making. She hexed my heart, it was hers for the taking, yeah. She put the witch in Wichita. My life's a ditch, man, I dug it all. And I jumped in hard and all, I took the fall. She put the witch in Wichita. From my Texas roots I knew fair well, to get to heaven gotta go through hell. In year 2 it went from bad to worse. What I thought was a blessing became a curse. She quit her job after she moved in, and I can tell you right now that was the end. I left it all, left her behind, tore my ass across the Texas lines, yeah. I got the hell out of there. She put the witch in Wichita. My life's a ditch, man, I dug it all. And I jumped in hard and all, I took the fall. And she put the witch in Wichita. Boys, Texas is where it's at. It don't get that hot, damn cold. Don't go up there to Kansas and let a Wichita woman steal your soul. She put the witch in Wichita. I left the beach, yes, I left it all. I feel bad, oh hell no, not at all. And she put the witch in Wichita. I feel bad, oh hell no, not at all. And she put the witch in Wichita. Yeah. Witch in Wichita, man.
FarsideDriveLive.com.